Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you are okay on that side of the screen. And on the last video we took a look on how to replace one of these power adapters that come with any device, including a CCTV system, a video surveillance camera, and we did replace it with a mini power adapter such as this one. But depending on the device that we are powering, we can use it even smaller, such as this one right over here. And this video is sponsored by cdkeysales.com, where we will find Windows 10, 11 Pro licenses, Office Professional Plus 2021, 2019 and 2016, and also a lot more software and games at a great price. Check the link down below, and if you use the coupon RJCKey, you'll get an extra 35% discount. Now, that video, I will leave a link right over here with all the steps, which is really simple, but with a goal to achieve a better implementation of an installation of a CCTV system, which in this particular case it's the Tauntaun. I will leave a link down below as well, and the review probably right over here. And what we are going to achieve is this solution right over here. This one, or any other that we might remember and have an idea and then implement. This one right over here is very similar to what I did 4 years ago when I did install my system. But back then what I did was to grab the original power adapter and break the power adapter and then make some modifications so that I could have the AC power and then power the CCTV with the original power adapter. So at this moment, still working 4 years after, but if I open the case, what I have a mess of wires. Now we can imagine that using one of these will be a lot smaller and will occupy less space. So what I'm going to do is, on the next few days, next few weeks, I'm not really sure, I'm going to first of all replace the power adapter with one of these for each of the cameras that I've got. And I'm not really sure yet. I need to decide, and I wanted to put side by side, not only to share with you, but for me as well, to see which way do I prefer. At this moment, I've got this kind of installation right over here, which honestly I've had it for 4 years. So to me, it doesn't look weird. It looks nice. It looks clean. I've got a CCTV system, and of course I need to power, so I've got everything inside a case. And to me, that's logical. But when I look at this solution right over here, which by the way was on the community with the comments that I did receive, some of them with this kind of idea with the round shaped box, and then screw the camera to the box itself and have the wires and all the connections inside. So at the moment, what I'm trying to achieve, which system will I use? Will I keep on using this one, which will be the one easier because I've got all the installation. I just need to replace the power adapter inside, and then I will have a lot less cables inside. Or if I'm going to get 4 of these and do the installation, which honestly looks a lot cleaner when we look, especially when we look at the front, we don't see an extra box, we see just the camera and then this piece right over here. So honestly, probably what I'm going to do is, with a little bit more work, I'm going to replace my cameras with this system right over here. Really quickly, to achieve either this one or this, what we need to do is to use the power adapter that we did on the last video. And once we do that, we just need to connect to a AC outlet and the DC to one of these plugs, and then to the CCTV system. Now, one of the ideas that I had 4 years ago, and probably today I would do the same, is to put these, I will grab the AC power from a light source. And to have the CCTV on all the time, I need to have that light source on all the time. So my solution back then was to purchase lamps with motion detection. So they are always on, but they only will turn on when they detect motion. So that was my solution, and probably if I did it today, I would do exactly the same, because to me that's the best option, to grab AC power from already placed that we have and then keep on the lights without eliminating anything, and that's motion detection. If you have a better idea, share it with me. Mini power adapter inside with the connection for the AC and DC, and after that we just need to put the wires the best we can. Now, one thing that we should have in mind, this system that I'm using from Tauntaun, I could have just put in one of the cables, which is the power cable, and leave the other two cables outside, saving a lot more space inside. And I could round it here on this white area and then just put a little bit of white tape or something like that, and it would look elegant and we wouldn't notice that much. But what I wanted to achieve is a much cleaner installation, so I did opt to put all the wires inside. So it's a lot of wires right over here, which at this moment on my system I don't have all those wires. I just have the power adapter inside and probably the tips inside as well from the other two, but I honestly don't have the whole wire like I've got right over here and like I've got right over here. And this just means that I did eliminate the space that was wasted with the normal power adapter and using a smaller adapter. And basically we will have this result right over here, which was the one that I did record. But if we want to use this one, the space is more or less the same, a little bit tighter, but it works well. So it's just a matter of taste, if we want to use this one right over here or if we want to use this one right over here. Of course, there are different sizes of boxes and you will need to decide if you want bigger, smaller. A lot smaller it will not be possible, especially this one right over here, but on the square we can use a little bit smaller than this one, but depending on the hardware store that you are going to purchase and so on and so forth. And that is it, guys. These are two ideas to implement on your CCTV system. If you want to share the one that you have already, then do it. If you want to leave some links with pictures and things like that, feel free to do it, because all the ideas are welcome right over here so that we can share and spread with the community. That being said, hope that the video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget that usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.